I didn't know it would be the last time. If I had known, I would have stayed a little longer, loved you a little softer, held you a little tighter. We were never perfect, I know that now, but we were something I still can't explain. Late night talks and broken dreams, we built a world inside the pain. You used to look at me like I was home, like I was everything you'd ever need. But somewhere in the quiet nights, you stopped choosing me. I felt it slipping through my hands, like sand I couldn't hold. The more I tried to keep us close, the more I lost control. That was the last time I loved you, without fear, without doubt. The last time I believed we would somehow figure it out. That was the last time I held you, like you'd never leave my side. But love doesn't always end with goodbye. Sometimes it just slowly dies. We stopped talking like we used to, just small words, empty space. Your silence said more than your voice, I could see it in your face. I kept pretending we were fine, even when I couldn't breathe. I was holding on to memories while you were letting go of me. I ignored the signs, I chose to stay, even when my heart was breaking every day. That was the last time I loved you, without fear, without doubt. The last time I believed we would somehow figure it out. That was the last time I trusted every word you said was true. Now all I have are echoes of what I thought was you. Tell me, when did it change? When did I become someone you could walk away from? I would have stayed through anything, but you didn't stay through me. I remember every little thing, the way you laughed, the way you lied, how you slowly pulled away while I stayed right by your side. You didn't break me all at once, no, it was slow, it was quiet, like watching something beautiful burn and knowing you can't fight it. That was the last time I loved you, with everything I had inside. The last time I lost myself, just to keep us alive. That was the last time I needed someone who didn't need me too. And maybe that's the hardest truth, I gave my all to you. Now I walk alone through what we were, picking up pieces of my soul. It still hurts, I won't lie, but I'm learning to let go. You were a chapter, not my end, a lesson I didn't choose to learn. But even pain is purpose, even hearts can return. And maybe one day I'll thank the pain for showing me I can love again. That was the last time I loved you, but not the last time I'll love. 'Cause even known it would be the last time, I wouldn't have loved you less. I just would have loved myself more. You were still there, but I was already alone. You stopped looking at me the same, like love had quietly changed its name. No fights, no words, no warning signs, just silence growing between the lines. I kept talking, you kept drifting, I was drowning, you weren't listening. Two hearts in the same room, but only one still fighting for us. I felt it coming before it came. You didn't leave, but nothing stayed. You left without leaving. You broke me in pieces, I can't see. You stayed right beside me, but you were never really with me. You left without leaving, and that's what's killing me slow. 'Cause I kept holding on to someone who already let go. I replay nights inside my head, all the things we never said. You turned cold while I burned inside, pretending everything was fine. I made excuses for your distance, called your absence just resistance, but deep inside I always knew I was losing you. I tried to fix what you ignored. I gave you love, you closed the door. You left without leaving. You broke me in pieces, I can't see. You stayed right beside me, but you were never really with me. You left without leaving, and that's what's killing me slow. 'Cause I kept holding on to someone who already let go. I wish you had walked away. At least I could have hated you. But you stayed, just enough to destroy me quietly. Now I'm learning how to breathe again, without your ghost beneath my skin. It still hurts, but now I see love shouldn't feel like begging to be seen. I was enough, I always was. You just couldn't love me like I loved you. And maybe that's the hardest truth, letting go of what I thought was true. You left without leaving, but I'm finally setting me free. No more chasing shadows, no more losing me. You left without leaving, but now I understand. Sometimes the end of love is learning where you stand. You didn't walk away, but you were already gone. We didn't break, we didn't fight, we just stopped. No screaming, no slamming doors, no shattered hearts on the floor. Just quiet nights longer than before. Two souls drifting on shore. You sat beside me miles away, lost in words you wouldn't say. I felt you leaving in the air. even when you were still there. No goodbye, no final scene, just two people forgetting what we used to be. We didn't end, we faded away like colors lost in the rain. No one to blame, nothing to say, just love slowly turning to gray. We didn't end, we disappeared like we were never even here. And somehow that hurts more than pain. We didn't break, we just faded. I stopped asking if you cared. You stopped noticing I was there. We became strangers overnight, sleeping back to back in silence. No more laughter filling the room, just empty space and quiet doom. I held on to what we had while you let go without looking back. No last words, no tears to cry, just a love that slowly died. We didn't end, we faded away like colors lost in the rain. No one to blame, nothing to say, just love slowly turning to gray. We didn't end, we disappeared like we were never even here. And somehow that hurts more than pain. We didn't break, we just faded. Soft, I wish you had heard me. At least I would've known it was real. But silence doesn't leave scars you can see, just ones you feel. Now I walk alone through memories, trying to find what's left of me. It wasn't loud, it wasn't fast, just a love that couldn't last. And maybe someday I'll understand why we slipped right through our hands. But for now I let it be what we were and couldn't keep. We didn't end, we faded away, but I'm learning to be okay. No more holding on to the past, some things just aren't meant to last. We didn't end, we disappeared, but I'm still here, I'm still here. And even if it still feels strange, I'm not the same, I've changed. Some love stories don't explode, they slowly fade. I thought losing you would destroy me, but staying was destroying me more. I kept your name inside my chest like something sacred I couldn't confess. Even when it started to hurt, I called it love, I called it worth. You built your home inside my mind, left your shadows I still can't hide. I hear your voice in empty rooms, even in silence it still consumes. I was holding on to what we used to be, but you were already gone, just standing next learning to let you go, even if my heart says no, even if every part of me still remembers how it used to feel. I'm learning to let you go, step by step, slow, 'cause loving you shouldn't break me down, and I deserve more than what you allowed. I used to wait for you to change, like somehow love could rearrange the distance growing in your eyes, the truth hidden in your lies. I made excuses for your cold, turned your silence into gold, but silence isn't love, I see. It was just you leaving me. I gave too much and asked for less. I called it love, but it was a test. I'm learning to let you go, even if my heart says no, even if every part of me still remembers how it used to feel. I'm learning to let you go, step by step, slow, 'cause loving you shouldn't break me down, and I deserve more than what you allowed. So if I still miss you, but I don't miss the pain, and maybe that's how I know I'm finally starting to change. Now I'm picking up what's left of me, learning who I'm meant to be. It's not easy, it's not fast, but I'm not living in the past. Your memory still comes and goes, but it doesn't control me anymore. I'm breathing deeper than before. I'm not broken, just reborn. I'm learning to let you go and finally take back control. No more losing who I am, just to hold on to your hands. I'm learning to let you go, and maybe someday I'll know why I stayed when I should have left. But at least I chose myself. Letting go isn't forgetting, it's choosing yourself again. You didn't leave all at once. It would have been easier. You left. First it was the way you stopped calling my name, then how your voice didn't sound the same. You were there, but not really there, just a body breathing the same air. Your touch turned distant, cold and light, like you were already saying goodbye. I tried to hold on, try to believe, but you were already letting go of me. I felt it breaking before it broke. I saw you leaving in every look. You let me go slowly, like I wouldn't notice the pain, like my heart wouldn't feel you fade away. You let me go slowly, turning love into something cold, leaving me here alone. You let me go slowly, and I stayed through every goodbye, hoping somehow you change your mind. You let me go slowly, and I lost myself along the way. I started blaming everything I did, every word, every little thing I missed. You made me feel like I was the reason for every distance, every season. I gave you more when you gave me less, thinking love could fix this mess. But love can't live where it's not returned, and I learned that when it burned I held on tighter. The more you slip, I gave you everything while you let go of it. You let me go slowly, like I wouldn't notice the pain, like my heart wouldn't feel you fade away. You let me go slowly, turning love into something cold, leaving me here alone. You let me go slowly, and I stayed through every goodbye, hoping somehow you change your mind. You let me go slowly, and I lost myself along the way. Soft, why didn't you leave when you stopped loving me? Ooh, why did you stay just to watch me break? Now I see it clearer than before. I was fighting a losing war. You were gone long before the end. I was loving someone who was just pretending. It hurts, but now I know the truth. I deserve more than what you could give, and even if I still feel the pain, I won't go back there again. I won't stay where I'm not loved. I won't beg for enough. You let me go slowly, but now I'm walking away fast, leaving behind what couldn't last. You let me go slowly, but I'm taking back my soul. I'm finally letting go. You let me go slowly, but I won't carry this pain forever. I'm choosing me over us, whatever. You let me go slowly, but now I'm free. Some people don't leave loudly, they leave in silence, and somehow that hurts even more. I knew it was over long before you left, but I stayed, hoping love would fix what was already broken. You stopped looking at me the same. Your silence started saying my name, not the way it used to sound, more like something dragging me down. We talked, but nothing was said. Two strangers sharing the same bed. Felt you leaving piece by piece while I was begging you just to stay. I saw the truth, but I chose your lies instead. I felt the distance, but I stayed inside your mess. I stayed too long when I should have walked away, when love was already fading into pain. I stayed too long, holding on to who you were while losing everything I was. I stayed too long, now I'm the one left incomplete, trying to stand on broken feet. I stayed too long. to a love that didn't exist. Your words were sharp but calm enough to make me think it wasn't rough. I called it love, I called it fate, but deep inside I knew too late. I lost myself trying to keep you whole. I gave you everything and you let me fall alone. I stayed too long when I should have walked away, when love was already fading into pain. I stayed too long holding on to who you were while losing everything I was. I stayed too long, now I'm the one left incomplete, trying to stand on broken feet. I stayed too long, and now I don't know who I am. Tell me how they're supposed to heal. Why did it break me like this? I gave you my soul, and you made me feel like I was hard to love. Now I'm learning how to breathe again without your weight inside my chest. It hurts, but at least it's real, not the illusion I used to feel. Maybe one day I'll understand why I stayed when I should have ran. But for now I'm letting go, even if it hurts me slow. I stayed too long, but I'm finally walking away from the love that only caused me pain. I stayed too long, but I'm finding who I am. Piece by piece I'll stand again. I stayed too long, but I won't stay broken forever. I'm choosing me over us, whatever. I stayed too long, but now I'm letting you go. Sometimes the hardest part is not leaving someone else. It's coming back to yourself. I gave you my nights, my days without measure, my peace, my chaos, my soul all together. Open doors I never showed anyone else, and you walked right through them just to leave me yourself. Promises scattered all over the floor, empty words that now hurt even more. I was building, you breaking it slow, and somehow I was the one begging you not to go. So tell me, when did I stop being enough for you? When did my love you stop getting through? And I won't come back, even if it tears my whole soul apart, even if your memory lives in my heart. I won't come back, even if my bed still screams your name, even if silence whispers your face. I won't come back, 'cause loving you cost me too much, 'cause losing myself was the price of your touch. I won't come back, even if I still love you like this. I waited for you even when you were gone, defended your name when you did me wrong. I was that fool who still believed that love was enough, but it never could be. Your excuses were rain on my burning flame. Your kisses turned cold, never felt the same. I got used to begging for something real, calling it love when it just you only wanted moments. I screamed your name in my coldest nights, and the echo was all that replied. And now I'm picking up pieces you left behind, learning to love me without you in mind. Your absence is heavy, but it don't break me now, 'cause I know real love doesn't tear you down. You were a home, you were a storm, not love, just a lesson I learned. And even if saying your name still hurts, my soul don't shake like it did before. I deserve something real, I deserve to heal. And I won't come back, even if it tears my soul apart, even if your memory lives in my heart. I won't come back, even if my bed still screams your name, even if silence whispers your face. I won't come back, 'cause loving you cost me too much, 'cause losing myself was the price of your touch. I won't come back, even if I still love you like this. Still love you, but I won't come back. Love shouldn't hurt this much, and if it does, it wasn't love. I still hear your voice in places you've never been. Funny how love fades, but the echoes never do.
We started like fire in the dark, cold night, burning so fast, thought it felt so right. You said forever like you meant every word. Now forever's just a line that I barely heard.
Pictures still hanging, but the colors are gone. Memories fading, but I'm holding on. You walked away like it was nothing to lose, while I stayed behind with everything to prove. Tell me why I kept fixing what you kept breaking down. Why wore your love like a heavy crown? Now I'm dancing with the ghost of us, holding on to what we were. Every shadow looks like you at night, every silence starts to hurt. I try to forget, I try to move on, but your name still lives in every song. I'm letting go, but it's not enough, 'cause I'm still in love with the ghost of us.
You were a storm dressed up as calm, a perfect lie that felt like home. I ignored every warning sign, 'cause loving you felt so alive. You took my trust and turned it thin, made me doubt the world within. I gave you pieces I can't replace, I barely recognize my own face. Now I see it was never what I thought it'd be, just a broken version of reality. Now I'm dancing with the ghost of us, holding on to what we were. Every shadow looks like you at night, every silence starts to hurt. I try to forget, I try to move on, but your name still lives in every song. I'm letting go, but it's not enough, 'cause I'm still in love with the ghost of us. If I could go back, I wouldn't change the start, just the way it ends. You didn't just leave, you took parts of me I'm still trying to find again. Now the nights feel longer than before, but I don't wait by the door anymore. I learned that love shouldn't feel like war, shouldn't leave you empty at your core. You were a chapter I had to close, even if it hurts the most. And maybe one day I'll thank the pain for teaching me I won't break again. I know I'll heal someday, even if it's not today. Now I'm dancing with the ghost of us, but I'm slowly letting go. Every step I take away from you is a step back to my soul. I try to forget, I try to move on, and now your voice is almost gone. I'm letting go, yeah, it's enough. I'm not in love with the ghost of us. No, I'm not in love, not anymore. Some loves don't last forever, but the lessons do. My heart is yours, the light of my eyes. Since I saw you, no one else can arise. Your smile's a warmth, your eyes a spell. With you, my life's the sweetest tale to tell. A brand new day, your smile appears. One word from you wipes away my fears. Walking with you, nothing can divide. Every moment of love with you feels alive. Near or far, my heart's always yours. Every passing moment, my longing soars. I can't forget our sweetest days with you. My world's complete in every way. When the night falls, I think of your face. Every star above seems to show your grace. Hand in hand, we'll chase every dream. With you beside me, life's more than it seems. Even when the stormy skies appear, your love is my anchor, keeps me near through highs and lows. Our hearts entwined, forever yours, forever mine. My heart is yours, the light of my eyes. Since I saw sweetest tale to tell.
Midnight falls, I'm wide awake, counting all my small mistakes. Empty walls, no one near, drowning slowly in my fear. I whisper loud into the air, but silence is the only one there. I'm alone in the dark tonight, no one here to hold me tight. Broken dreams and shattered light, crying where no one can find. I'm losing the fight. Every memory cut so deep, promises I couldn't keep. Your shadow fades, but still remains, living softly in my veins. I call your name, it fades away, like colors turning into gray. I'm alone in the dark tonight, holding tears I try to hide. Heart is tired, soul is cold, feeling older than I'm told. I'm alone, losing control. If love was real, where did it go? Why does it hurt to let you go? I gave my heart, I gave my all. Now I'm just echoes in the hall. I'm alone in the dark tonight, searching for a little light. Even if the stars don't shine, I'll survive this lonely time. I'm alone, but still alive.
Every night I call your name, silence answers feels the same. Empty room missing you, I don't know what to do.
Your shadow still around in every memory I found. I miss you more than words can say. I miss you every single day.
Since you went so far away, my heart keeps calling your name.
Your smile lives inside sky. Two young hearts learning how to fly. Every moment passing through feels like forever, me and you. When the world is cold and blue, I always run back to you. Slows down in this place. Every word feels new. I believe in me and you. No more fear, no more scars. You're my wish upon the stars. If the night tries to pull us apart, I'll find you. Follow your heart, no matter what we go through. I'll still choose me and you. Me and you, heart to heart. Even when the world falls apart, one love, simple and true, forever starts with me and you. Just your voice, just mine too, whispering me and you. Just your voice, just mine too, me and you. Just us two, one soul, one sky, one view, till the end, strong and true always. Me and you. Me and you. I lie awake within the dark, trying to find a missing spark. The silence fills this empty room, casting shadows and in bloom. I'm reaching out across the sea, begging you to come to me. I'd give my all to hold you near, to wipe away this silent tear. I'd trade my world for just one touch, because I need you way too much. I'd give my all to keep you here. I close my eyes to see your face, a memory time cannot erase. If loving you is reckless, then let the punishment begin. I'm reaching out across the sea, begging you to come to me. I'd give my all to hold you touch, because I need you way too much. I'd give my all to keep you here. Without you here, I cannot breathe. There is no life if you should leave. Through storms, through time, through skies of blue, I surrender to you. I'd give my all to hold you near, to wipe away this silent tear. I'd trade my world for just one touch, because I need you way too much. I'd give my all for you, my dear. I was walking through the night alone, city lights but no one felt like home. Then you smiled across the room, and my gray sky started to bloom. Every little word you say turns my darkness into day. You feel like home, you feel like light, like stars that shine so bright at night. When I'm with you, I'm not alone. In your arms, I found my home. Every laugh, every touch makes my heart beat twice as much. When you look into my eyes, I see my whole world come alive. Every step when you're near, all my doubts just disappear. You feel like home, you feel like light, like stars that shine so bright at night. When I'm with you, I'm not alone. In your arms, I found my home. If the world falls down someday, I'll be strong as long as you stay. Through the storm, through the rain, I would choose you all again. You feel like home, you feel so right. My forever, my safe tonight. No matter where this road may roam, with you, I'm always home.
Si estás cansado, sin ganas y a punto de rendirte, no cierres este video. Porque lo que estás sintiendo ahora mismo no es debilidad, es parte del proceso. Sigue adelante, incluso cuando no tengas ganas. El progreso también se construye en silencio. Vivimos en una época donde solo se celebra el resultado final. Nadie habla del cansancio, de las dudas ni de los días en los que avanzar cuesta más de lo normal. Pero esos días también cuentan. De hecho, son los que más importan. Hay momentos en los que no tienes energía, ni motivación, ni claridad. Solo tienes una pequeña decisión: seguir o rendirte. Y aunque no lo parezca, elegir seguir, incluso sin ganas, es una forma silenciosa de valentía. El progreso no siempre viene acompañado de aplausos. Muchas veces llega en silencio, sin que nadie lo vea. Llega en las mañanas difíciles, en los intentos fallidos, en las noches en las que te preguntas si todo esto vale la pena. Y sí, vale la pena. Porque cada pequeño paso que das cuando no tienes ganas, te fortalece. No porque sea fácil, sino precisamente porque es difícil. El crecimiento real no ocurre cuando todo va bien, ocurre cuando decides continuar a pesar del cansancio. No te compares con otros. Cada persona tiene su propio proceso, su propio ritmo y sus propias batallas internas. Lo que reconoces como lentitud, muchas veces es constancia. Y la constancia siempre termina dando frutos. Habrá días en los que no veas resultados. Días en los que parecerá que no avanzas. Pero incluso en esos días, estás aprendiendo, estás construyendo disciplina y estás desarrollando una fuerza interna que no se ve, pero que se siente. El silencio también es progreso. Trabajar sin reconocimiento, esforzarte sin resultados inmediatos, continuar sin aplausos, todo eso cuenta. Todo eso te está preparando para algo más grande. No necesitas tenerlo todo claro para seguir adelante. No necesitas sentirte motivado todo el tiempo. Solo necesitas ser fiel a tu compromiso contigo mismo. Un paso a la vez es suficiente. Recuerda esto: no siempre vas a tener ganas, pero siempre puedes tener determinación. Y la determinación, sostenida en el tiempo, cambia vidas. Si hoy te cuesta, sigue. Si hoy dudas, sigue. Si hoy estás cansado, sigue. Descansa si es necesario, pero no renuncies. El progreso que se construye en silencio es el que más fuerte se vuelve. Hay algo que nadie te dice: no siempre avanzar se siente como avanzar. A veces avanzar se siente como estar estancado. Como repetir los mismos días. Como esforzarte sin ver resultados. Pero incluso ahí, estás creciendo. La mayoría de las personas abandona justo antes de que algo cambie. No porque no puedan continuar, sino porque creen que ya no vale la pena. Y ese pensamiento es el mayor enemigo del progreso. Cuando sigues adelante sin ganas, estás entrenando algo más importante que la motivación: la disciplina. Y la disciplina es la que te sostiene cuando la motivación desaparece. No esperes sentirte listo. No esperes sentirte fuerte. Empieza desde donde estás, con lo que tienes. El progreso real no hace ruido. No anuncia su llegada. Se acumula poco a poco, en silencio, hasta que un día todo cobra sentido. Tal vez ahora nadie nota tu esfuerzo. Tal vez nadie te aplaude. Tal vez nadie entiende por qué sigues. Pero no estás aquí para convencer a nadie. Estás aquí para cumplir contigo mismo. Cada día que eliges continuar, incluso cansado, estás construyendo una versión más fuerte de ti. Una versión que no se rinde a la primera dificultad. Una versión que aprende a resistir. Y cuando llegue el momento correcto, porque llegará, todo ese esfuerzo silencioso saldrá a la luz. Ese día entenderás que no estabas perdiendo el tiempo. Estabas preparándote. Por eso sigue adelante. Incluso lento. Incluso con miedo. Incluso sin ganas. Porque rendirse también es una decisión. Y tú ya elegiste seguir. Respira. Confía. Avanza. El progreso que se construye en silencio es el que nadie puede quitarte. Si llegaste hasta aquí, es porque este mensaje era para ti. Apoya el video con un me gusta, deja un comentario y suscríbete para más contenido que te impulse a seguir avanzando.